Well, hey, level one. Today, what we're going to be learning about is how you draw stairs in 1 point perspective. This lesson is going to help you on a future lesson that is going to be for a major grade. So, this is definitely, something that I think would carry on to other things, other principles of perspective. So, we're going to get started, but one thing that I will tell you before you get started is if you have a sketchbook with you, you can use that paper. If you don't, you can use some typing paper. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold your paper vertically. If you want to keep your sketchbook paper in your sketchbook, that would be perfectly fine. So you're going to need that, a vertical piece of paper, and then you're going to need a ruler or a straight edge, and then you're going to need a pencil. And if you have your art pencils, you can use your art pencil. If you want to use a mechanical pencil, that's perfectly fine. So the first thing that you're going to do when you're drawing stairs in 1 point perspective is you are going to create a horizon line. And the horizon line that you're going to create is going to be at the top third, the very top third of your piece of paper. So if you look at it, it basically, if you could try to get it very similar to mine, the stairs is going to be below the horizon line. So you're going to see the very top of the stair steps, and then you're also going to see the very front part of the stairwell. So the center of my paper is about here. So what you're going to do is you're going to, after you do your horizon line, you're going to put your vanishing point to the left of the center of your piece of paper. So you'll have a little bit of your paper left over right here. So the next thing we're going to do, and I'm just going to show you guys this. Let's see, yeah, y'all can see this. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is we're going to create little teeth marks, like little sections right here. Now, on your little sections, the very tip top of these 3 sections are going to be 1.5 inches long, and then the side of these sections is going to be 1 inch long. And then we're going to finishing this out with the bottom of this. The first line that y'all are going to actually make on this, you're just going to have a vertical line going up, and then from that line we're going to measure the 1.5 section, and then go 1 inch, and then the 1.5, and then 1 inch, and then 1.5, and then you'll go down with 1 inch, and then we're going to finish it out with a straight line as you go down. So at first this stairwell is going to look very two-dimensional, but we're going to end up creating some sides and stuff like that to it. So the first thing that y'all want to do is we are creating the vertical line. Just make sure that your ruler is straight. Find an edge to your piece of paper, and this is just kind of random. Honestly, you're just going to create a straight line. This whole straight line may not actually be used, so just know that you're probably going to be erasing some of this line. So just kind of make you a line right there. So at the very top of this line, what y'all are going to do is you are going to hold your ruler straight. I would try to line it up with the edge, or a way to make it straight. You can kind of hold it here. Also, another way, like you could even line up one of the lines if your ruler is transparent, or even if it's not, just line up a tick mark of the edge of your ruler with your paper surface, and you'll get what you need. So the measurement is going to be 1.5. Another thing too, you can hold this straight, this flush, up against this line that you just created, and that will make a straight line. So you can try that. So at 1.5 inches, you're going to stop it right there, okay? And then the next thing you're going to do, so this is 1.5. You don't have to write down 1.5 at all. This is just for you to know. So the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to hold your ruler straight with that, find an edge of your paper, and you're going to make an inch. So it's across, it's 1.5, and then height is going to be 1. So that's 1, that's 1.5. All right, so from there, what you're going to do right here is I would line up my ruler with that original line that you created, and you're going to make 1.5 inches that way. And then do from there, trying to find a straight edge here to hold my ruler straight. Okay. Then you're going to create an inch down here, okay? And then you'll do one and a half. There. And then you're going to end up with your 1 inch right there. Okay, so after you do that, just double check your measurements, make sure it's 1, 1, 1, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. Then what you're going to do is you'll end up closing this thing out. So I just hold my ruler flush with the edge of your paper. Make sure you get a good straight line. And you will connect it. If you have any just stray marks or anything like that, just you can erase it right there. So that is the first little stage of this. The next video, I'm going to show you guys how to make this look dimensional. So I will see you in a minute.